Hey, what's up YouTube? How's everybody doing? It feels actually good that I have my camera back to actually make some videos. As you guys can see here, I have a container filled up with water. What I have here is I don't know if you guys recall from videos way back, I had a pair of convicts which they breeded, and there came the little baby convicts, and now they're full grown. I thought of selling them, breeding them, but as you guys can see, these fish are looked as pests in some, which is sad because they're beautiful fish, just the fact that they breed a lot. So not a lot of people want them anymore. It's probably just like that little temporary phase people are going through. Not where I live, not a lot of people are into fish yet, as it was before when I already started, but I want to show you guys. So I was always hoping to show you guys this little setup that I had. It's a let's say 55 container, which I had purchased from Home Depot to house my discus. But little did I know that actually when discus are kept in a dark place surrounding with not much light, they tend to get pampering and lose their color. And that's what happened to one of my discus, which was a really beautiful discus, which I got from Kenny's. But once I housed them here, they started getting pampering all over the place. So summer's basically almost over. The water's heck of cold. So I think it's time to let these fish go. I think it's almost been a year that I have these fish. So I'm going to show you guys today. I have 2 buckets, which I'm going to take these to 2 of my local fish stores, probably 3, to see if they will actually house them. One local fish store said they will take them in, but just the small ones. So I don't care what I get from them, as long as they find a good new home. And we'll see if we can get any sort of credit to buy some corals for the fish tank. So let's start the process. Here's a quick setup that I had. I just had like a little bucket, a little light here just to shine, and then the little cord I had that I got from inside the bag house for the filtration. So I'll shut it off, and we'll start on removing the water. So far I have already prepared the new water for them to house them, since the water from the container is cold. We're about 20% left of water, so we'll start on moving them. Alright, from one scoop I already started taking out some fish. These are the first fish. So I'm gonna put small ones on the red and the large ones on the white. And I forgot to say, actually, was housing some Jack Dempsey's, which is these fish are beautiful. That's a Jack Dempsey, and we'll put them in the big side. See, it goes right there. So most of the Jack Dempsey's are big, so we're gonna put them on the big side.
He's beautiful. Mommy,
See, beautiful fish.
Ahorita maybe he'll let you get it.
Alright, I'll get the little ones, puppy. And there's another one, so I'll place them there. This is like a small Jack Dempsey, so I think we'll put that on the little side.
Show him put it in there.
And here's in my opinion, a small convict, so we'll put him there. Another Jack Dempsey. This one will go on the big side. And that's a... Put those ones, the small ones, but put them inside. Put them with the little ones. So we're going to put the little ones
over here. That's it. On the red one.
On the small side. So that's the first scoop, and we'll wait for more water to drain, and then we'll do another one. Alright guys, so we caught all the fish already. It seems that some fish over the time have been eaten by the bigger ones. So I'm gonna show you guys the fish that I caught, and we're going to the fish store actually. So I'll show you guys everything. I was going to the fish store and seeing if we actually get any store credit. But if they don't accept them, then what I'll have to do is actually just fill that bucket up again, but I'll place it inside in the fish room because it's cold outside. So. Yeah, let me show you guys.
Okay.
Alright, so I have the bigger ones here, which they're a mix of convicts and Jack Dempsey's, and on this bucket is all the small convicts. So we're actually gonna leave home and head to the fish store, and we'll show you guys the clip soon. So I'm in a uncomfortable position right now. We already have the buckets of fish. I have one by my legs. My wife has to close the door for me. And that's one. And me, well, I'm already sitting down with the twins, so I just have to sit down. And yeah, most likely I'm going to get wet during this ride to the fish stores. Oh dang, I zoomed in. Oh booger! Let me zoom out. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Daddy gave you.
So we're gonna ride to the fish store and I'll record. This is the first time doing this little process here, but one of the reasons I'm getting rid of some of my fish, due to my personal life, we're going to have another baby. And yeah, it's a big surprise. So most of my fish are going to be sold, but yeah, I'm only gonna keep 1 or 2 fish tanks. I'm not sure yet. So yeah. So yeah. Alright, so we're just getting right here at Randy's Fish Palace. This is gonna be our first stop, and well, let's see if Randy is able to help us rehome these fish. We'll see. We'll see how kind is Randy, the Randy man. Okay, guys, so we were actually able to rehome the cichlids here at Randy's Fish Palace. I was just following the employee here, just to see what he was going to do with the convicts, but the freaking discus caught my eye. So as you guys know, I love discus, so I had to record them, and they had some pretty cool discus. They even had the wild discus, which is pretty cool. They had a wide variety of cichlids as well, and there you can see my baby Carlitos crying because we're rehoming the fish, but he also cries for rehoming or selling fish tanks, so that's pretty funny. Here they had some African cichlids, some peacocks. They had those peacocks as the smaller peacocks there. I think they were $8 each, or 3 for 15. So that's pretty awesome. They had some of the common goldfish, or I think those are koi. I forgot. I didn't really pay attention to since I wasn't there for them. So this store is pretty cool. You can see Carlitos keep crying and crying for the fish, but Randy was able actually to calm him down. He actually gave him some free toys. And yeah, he was quiet after that. But here, the employee was able to get 2 buckets so he could actually separate the Jack Dempseys from the cichlids. One thing he told me that he actually likes the Jack Dempseys, and I was there and I actually didn't see any Jack Dempseys in their tank. I remember him talking to Randy, um, talking about giving those Jack Dempseys their own tank. They had like an empty space there for the Jack Dempsey, so I guess they placed them there. But I mean, the staff here is really friendly. That's a good thing. Then I go in there, and that's even that I don't go there as much as before. Um, so I just want to show you guys the discus again. They had a bunch of discus. I know they had the Marlboros, yellows, Marlboros red, mixed with some of the Marble discus. I mean Marble angelfish, and they had some checkerboard discus as well. And I think it's 3 for $99, which that's a good deal. They even had some baby peacocks. I want to show you guys also the aquarium kits they have. Most of the tanks they sell them as a whole kit, so that's pretty awesome because you actually get a good deal, and that includes skimmers, lights, filters for freshwater, everything you need to set them up, and you get it in a good price. So here you have like a 75 reef ready, and you also get like $100 bonus of corals or fish. So that's pretty cool. So you get 100 worth of corals and fish for free, and you make this purchase, which has the light, it has everything you need. And here's a 70 boat front rimless tank, which I was thinking of getting, but I went up with the aqua top. I remember this tank here. I think it's like a 125. This tank was stocked. It was beautiful, but I don't know what happened there. It doesn't look so good. So I hope that tank goes back to its prime. You know, it happens in the fish hobby. Here's a waterfall koi tank. This tank's pretty awesome. So I decided to go look at their saltwater section, and they had a bunch of fish there. They did tell me they were low on stock on fish and corals, but they were soon to get some fish and corals in, so that's pretty cool. So there wasn't a lot to choose from, but I mean the corals were fine. As you can see, they had some hammers, some torches. And I forgot the name of the other corals, but they had a good selection of corals. But I actually got the corals here in this section, which they're the smaller frags. I think I went with some soas and a mushroom, but they're pretty cool. I like them since they're my first corals. I'm going to give them a try. And there you go. What a beautiful fish. I love that flame angel. Hopefully I'm soon to get it. I just have to do more research, but like I said, we took our time to look and ask questions about the corals to see if our tank is stable enough, our lighting is good enough for them. But we're hoping to see if Randy gets some coral soon, so we can go back and choose some. Let's see there. You see it says 15 each or 3. If you buy 3, you get 12. They cost $12 each, so basically for 3 it'll be 36 bucks. I also seen they had some baby turtles. That was pretty awesome. You don't get to see that so often in fish stores. And they had like this big senia and like little senia frags there in the back, which I'm not a big fan of senias. And here they have the aqua top tank that I had purchased, as you guys can see, for $2.99. That's a sweet deal. Then they had a Red Sea Reefer for like $9.50. That's one of the tanks I hope to get pretty soon. And here's some other selection of fish and vertebrates. This tank here, it was stocked like 2 weeks ago, but I do remember him saying he was gonna put it down and rebuild it, put something new. And this is just their supplies that he has there. And yeah, they had a good selection of freshwater plants, freshwater fish, some live dried rock. They're the reef ready, the man-made ones, so they're pretty awesome, pest free. I remember this tank's pretty awesome because they have some type of African cichlids in there. They look pretty awesome, and they had a bunch of freshwater plants. And they have this type of turtle. Looks pretty cool. I think it's like an African turtle. I'm not sure what type of turtle it is, but it's pretty awesome. So that's it.
Nope. Yeah.
Alright guys, what's up? So we're finally leaving Randy's fish palace, and we're actually leaving happy because we didn't even tell him that we were actually going to go in to trade in some fish, or to see that if we can get any fish credit for them. So he took all the fish, and we got approximately $30 of store credit for the big fish. So we decided to get 3 pieces, 2 soas, 1 mushroom. I think the regular price was $15 each, but we got 3 of them.
So we got 2.
So we got 2 and we got 1 for free, basically. And he was kind enough. He gave the twins some toys. These little like fish tank decorations. about this store is that Randy's Fish Palace has good customer service. He's really humble, generous, and good quality fish. The store is clean, not like others. And I can say this because I've been going to my local fish stores for a while now, and I used to like the other ones for the price, but the customer service wasn't the same as here. Damn, I something. Okay, so I don't know where I left off with the camera zoomed in, but I just want to say that we're really excited, happy, and what's this say? There, the corals are in the back here in the bucket, so we'll show those when we get home. But we'll keep going to Randy's Fish Palace, to Randy's store to buy fish. We're gonna keep supporting his store. He's a really kind, good person, so why not support a local fish store who cares about their customers, right? So that's good, because not many stores will help you when if something happens, you know, rehome your fish or find them a new home for a certain reason. Not a lot of stores do, and those who do, they don't even give you store credit, or some they just try to lowball you. And here it wasn't the case here. As you know, Petco used to, I don't know if they do it right now, but they used to receive fish, but they will not give you no store credit. So now we're going to our second fish store, local fish store. I say local, they have two stores, one here in our city, the other one in another city, but it is a family-owned store, so it is a local fish store. Randy is the only fish store. He runs his store, as well as Twins Aquariums here in Stockton. So we're going right now to Carter's fish store, and I had spoke to the person about 2 weeks ago that I was trying to rehome some convicts. He said, yeah, bring them, but they have to be small. So we'll see if he's even there, because if he's not there, I don't think the other employees are going to want to receive the fish. So we're hoping he's there, and if he's there, we're hoping he's someone of his word. Because you know, sometimes they tell you one thing, say one thing, and they come with something funny. So the store we're going to is one of my favorite stores as well, because it's clean. That's what I like, clean fish stores, and they have good prices. Customer service, it's good, just that we don't really communicate with them as much as we do to like at Randy's or at Twins, because that's like those are smaller. Those are smaller stores. This one's a bigger store, so it's different vibe. But the twins are happy because show them your new toys, puppy.
That one.
That one, which one? Who gave them to you?
That one pink one.
All right.
¿Quién te lo dio?
A pink one.
Yeah.
Other one.
Who gave it to you? Say Randy.
Other one. Other one.
Puppy, let me see your toys. Which ones?
That one. That one. That's the one. And that one. That's
where you get your toys?
That one. That's
over there. I have back there.
That's Nemo. That's
oh, in the Nemo store.
Say Randy.
Randy. So yeah, we're happy. So yeah. So we'll show you guys right now. We'll go to Carter's, so you guys will be able to know that store. It's not a fish store. Fish store is basically a pet store. So they have snakes, birds, rabbits, reptiles, everything, right? Fish, birds. So not like Randy's is the only local fish store that actually it's only fish. Twins, it's called Twins Aquariums, but they do sell reptiles, birds, and things like that. But so we're going to Carter's. Hopefully we get some store credit, and we'll see how much they offer us. So, yeah.
Don't see me. Don't see me.
Okay, so we actually got here inside Carter's, so I wanted to show you guys their fish department. And here's the big. I think that's like a 120 or 200 gallon tank. I forgot. This tank was really stocked, so for some reason, someone which didn't know about salt water messed everything up. That thing was stocked with corals. Beautiful. Look at that thing. I think it's really is. They had some golden nuggets. Those are beautiful as well. They had a pair for 150. Usually they're like $100 each, so that was a good price. They had like a bunch of things set up in these like little nano tanks. They had a bunch of freshwater aquariums as well. And yeah, I want to show you guys the livestock on saltwater. They had a midnight clown for 60. I got this, like I said before, at Twins for like $30. And they had a bunch of fish. But here, that's the reason why I came for the corals. This is the store where the corals are really cheap. You can get one for 10 or two for 15, so you get $5 off. And the other one, I think it's 20, 20 each, or two for 30, so it's like $10 off. But yeah, this is so cool. This is the place where I first got my first hammer corals, and I think I got two for $15. But what has happened, they don't get corals anymore from the people who sends them out to them. Now they just frag the corals by themselves from their tank, so that's why they don't have a bigger selection like they had before. But they did have some candy canes, Dunkins, soas, some type of mushrooms. As you guys can see, it had the Green Star Pub, so that's pretty cool. And the other corals, I honestly don't know the name. He gave me a name of this coral that looked cool. I think it was like called Hollywood Green. That made me laugh. But they do have a bunch of fish. Just sometimes these fish here could be a bit expensive. Um, and here they have the more expensive corals. But like I said, it's not a big selection since they just get them from their tanks and they frag them from their tanks. Um, but yeah, they're like a little bit too expensive in my opinion. Those corals there. Um, the freshwater fish are pretty cool. They have different type of freshwater fish. But this department was like the best department in the store. But something happened. I don't know who was taking care of the fish, but everything went bad. But Logan was able, actually, the guy named Logan, who was the one in charge right now for the fish department. He set up this. I think this a 60 gallon or 75 gallon reefer, Red Sea reefer. This tank is like my favorite there. It has a bunch of corals, like as you can see the hammer. They have the wall hammers. They have a bunch of corals. This tank looks really nice. The water looks crystal clear. I think he has 20. The high door is 26. Here's like a tank that I love. This is the Red Sea E270, and it hosts a lightning maroon fish. I actually offered the owner of the store a price. I threw a price at him to get the tank. He did tell me 1,100, but I thought about it, but I don't know. I was thinking like 800. Here, they have like a 300 gallon tank filled with fish only, and here's where they house their plants. This tank is actually a 80 gallon reef ready tank. They were selling this for 350. The time when I was going to buy this tank, when I decided to actually give it a go, I came to the store and he had already set it up. So yeah, there you see the little. I want to see the sump, how they had everything running. Not a lot of things down there since it's a freshwater tank, but this tank looks cool because it's like a low iron glass. So, and here they had some of their discus, which I love discus either way, but you can find better quality somewhere else. And here's this where I purchased my live rock from. So pretty cheap the price for those purple rocks. And just walking around, show you guys the tanks. This is like a big old aquarium acrylic. I don't even know where they got it from because it wasn't there before, and they never had this thing set up. I think they were selling like for 750. And here, as you guys can see, they have another Red Sea E270. I think they go for 1,500 new. And here's the wall hammer coral. This coral is beautiful. It's a golden uh, wall hammer, and I don't know the name of these corals, but those corals there are freaking nice. So it's that one. I think it's beautiful. That thing looks expensive. It's a salt water. That's what I love about it. The corals are they're beautiful. So are the fish. You see the twins right there playing. I had to tell them to not touch the glass because we don't want to get kicked out or anything. But yeah, I love this tank. So freaking cool. So yeah, I was a bit shy since it was my first time recording inside a store and people were just walking in. Hey, what's up, guys? So we just left Carter's, and you can see by my face that I'm actually satisfied of what happened. They gave me $60 for all the fish. So basically, I turned in 59 small convicts. So he said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you $59 for all of them, which is $1 each." But then he's like, I'll just make it. We top it off at 60 cents. I got about 5 corals, huh?
6.
I got 6 corals. I could have gotten 8 for the smaller frags, but there wasn't that much
selection.
There wasn't that much that you could choose from. Or selection. There wasn't a lot of things you could choose from. So we decided to get the ones that were a bit more expensive. I already have like 2 of the frags that I got. One was a candy cane and a green star polyp. But the candy cane's in the 24 gallon and it's doing okay. The green star polyps is in the 40 gallon, but it got attached to a piece of rock that we had purchased. Part has bristol worms and I don't know what else from that tank, which I don't want to translate to the new aquarium. So I bought another frag since I like green star polyps. They look pretty cool. So we're probably gonna get a little rock. I think we had like a little rock hidden in the back, so that's probably where we're gonna put it at. But like I said, we got today about how many? 9 corals. 9 corals and about $90 of store credit from both stores, and I am satisfied because, like I said, those fish I didn't even bought them. The convicts came from a pair of convicts that I had, and they produced like 100. Then some were eaten by the bigger ones, but and some didn't survive. When I do water change, some will get sucked up the little fry. But the Jack Dempsey's, those I rescued them from a tank that I had purchased. I guess the person's child had left to the Marines, so they left the fish there to die. So they had a bunch, like 20.
They didn't leave it to die. They
didn't know.
He left his family to take care of them, but they didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, his family didn't know how to take care of them, and basically they were dying. They were just in tap water, so I got as many as that were still alive. But I had to rehome them since the fact that I'm shutting down my fish room. Probably wait until I buy my own house to have a fish room. So I'll wait on that. And since we're having a baby, I don't want to have to worry about a bunch of fish. I'll probably have a fish room soon though, because we're hoping to get a house within a year. God willing, we'll get one. But yeah, I'm hecka happy, or we're happy, or I think I'm happy. I'm just talking for my wife, so I'll say she's happy too. But yeah, so, I don't know if you want to say something.
No, I don't. No. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm hungry.
She said she's hungry. I just bought them 2 boxes of pizza. But yeah, it was cool. So it was cool. I hope you guys liked the little tour of the fish stores. It's my first time actually going inside a fish store and recording, so it was a little bit awkward, but they have good selections. There's only one store which we didn't went to, and this store was Twins Aquariums. The fact we didn't go there because I asked the owner like twice if he'll accept my convicts or Jack Dempsey, saying he denied me twice, so I didn't bother to go.
You don't bother to go at all anymore?
And I don't even go anymore for one fact that as a hobbyist, being in the hobby for about more than 5 years, you know, quality in fish and products and just in general and everything, customer service. That store, Twins, is a good store. I'm not gonna put them down. Price, they have a good price, but one problem is when you don't want to hire people to maintain the fish for it to be clean, for the aquariums to be clean, for more customer service, for being more patient with the customers. So that's one of the reasons I don't even go to that store. It was one of my favorites at first when I discovered, for one reason, for the discus. But now I found a better place where to get my discus. And they have a different selection of fish, that's true. They have reptiles, birds, and everything. I'm not saying I'm never gonna go there, but I just hope they could what's that word I'm looking for? They could step up, because these other stores are stepping up in quality, customer service, customer interaction, helping the local hobbyists out as well. And yeah, so pretty much it. So I'm almost to my house, so I'll update you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we're actually going to not acclimate. The corals were just acclimated. What we're going to actually do is dip the corals. This is a ice cream, 1 gallon ice cream container. And I'm going to dip these corals. Hopefully this is the right way. I know I don't be documenting everything that goes on regarding my fish tanks, but what had happened, I had purchased about $60 worth of hammer corals and frog spawns, and then the other hammer corals that I had, which they were like already 5, and a Duncan and some other type of corals I had purchased. But what happened was something I didn't know about Revive. I did them in small containers. I put a whole cap full, which is recommended for 1 gallon, but I didn't know if you put more you could kill your corals, because I used to do Bayer, and with Bayer it doesn't really matter. So I guess this thing is stronger. So, and basically I killed around $100 of corals. So we're going to do this way, hopefully the correct way. Fill it up almost all the way. I'm not gonna do a whole cap full. I'm planning to do half, and hoping that these corals don't have a lot of pests. So just to confirm, I did tell the guy from the fish store at Carter's, and he did tell me it has happened to him when he adds a little bit too much, or if he leaves the corals there for a long time, they end up dying. But I'm gonna just try it. I mean, I have Bayer, I could use Bayer, but you know, I just bought this brand new, so it should be for good use. So I'm going to follow instructions, and we're hoping within because the corals died within 2 days after I put them in the tank. And I know it's not my tank water because I have a torch and I have solas, which are doing good. So we'll see how it goes this time on dipping. Just wanted to let you guys know that, just in case it's happening to you guys. So just follow the instructions and you should be good. Which, don't be like me, who I think that they exaggerate, but they don't. So let's do this. Okay, so the Revive, it actually says, I thought it said 1 capsule per a gallon, but it actually says mix 4 capsules of Revive per gallon for 1 gallon. So what we're using is the turkey baster and a toothbrush for it to remove anything that's on the corals. So we checked that the salinity is right. I did not use 4 capsules, so I'm only using 3 for this 1 gallon. And so dip them, have them here for 5 minutes, And that's it. So I'm gonna end the video here because I haven't updated the part 3, I think, or 4 of the 24-gallon build of the aqua top. So till then, you guys will actually see if this coral's mated. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like videos like this, like going to fish stores or so, you can let me know, and I'll probably speak to the owner to see if I could do like a in-depth walk of the fish store, and that'll be cool. Alright, peace.